Seriously, I literally just hit record. Good day. Welcome to my channel. My name is Matt. This is Doom Comes to Willowford, episode 11. We are going through Kate Corsaro's Forgotten Crypt of Queen Gillerine. Got it printed out. It's too small for old eyes, so I've got it on my iPad here to read. Where we left off, we were in room 3. Yeah, room 3. The bats had woken up, flown out of the hole in the ceiling, and left us in the room. We did a quick search, and Dagna picked up the cursed dragon knife. Admin note: I did a short yesterday, but I got the new dye. This is the old blue. That's the new blue. Stands out quite a bit different when you look at it on camera. Very happy with it. Thank you, Monomakes, for sending it to me. These are my Oracle. Somebody coined the phrase Freedom Oracle because it's red, white, and blue. Or red, white, and blue. Yeah. My Oracle. I don't know. The name's kind of sticking. I like it. I was a soldier in the Army, so it has a little bit of a double meaning for me. So I like it. All right. Which way will the band go? We can go either to 4 or 8. Both doors, I believe, are locked. No, doors are not locked, but they are closed. I don't know if we really have a preference on which way we will go. Let's see if there's anything. We might notice a strange smell from the 8 area. I'm going to simply roll. I don't think there's really any distinction as to why we would go one way or the other. So if blue is high, we go to 8. If red is high, we go to room 4. Oh, well, I'm going to roll that again because the dice are evil. All right, it looks like we are going to room 4. Let's see. This is the relic room. Stone shelves with cult-related objects. All right, so nothing distinct. We will listen at the room, at the door. Do we hear anything? No, we do not hear anything. All right, now let's also check the encounter tables 1 and 6. No. All right, so no random encounters. We do not hear anything in this room, and we are going to go ahead and open this door, and we're going to do our typical, the way we've been entering. We've got Joseph with a bottle of, or a flask of oil in one hand, his sword in the other. Hal has a torch, and then we have Willona, Dagna, and Sam ready to run in and basically be the front line combat. So one of them we do the old army entrance. One guy standing right next to the door pops open the door, and Joseph runs in. Joseph runs in, and he sees stone shelves with cult-related objects, damaged idols, tokens, and manuscripts. So this room has shelves around it, various objects on it, little statues. A lot of them broke or simply crumbled to dust. There's probably spider webs all over this. Everything's covered in dust. There are a few small stone or wooden chests or containers, little round ones with lids that pop up, or oval-shaped ones, just different diagrams or different designs of small chests. Now, being that we are explorers, and part of the reason we are here is to get rich and plunder, we are going to search those. While we search, we are going to find a handful of good things. I'm going to go ahead and write these down real quick. 414 silver pieces, which I will convert to gold simply because I am just doing, for simplicity's sake, since it's solo, I'm doing a strictly gold piece adventure or campaign setting just because it's easier. So that is going to be, we're going to say 41 GP. Then they also find 14 GP. And then an amulet. It says the dragon amulet. So we find an amulet. It's probably got a fancy... See if there's a photo of it. Nope. This is the back. Cool art. a dragon amulet. So it's probably like some sort of stylized dragon symbol. You know, maybe it's like the Dungeons and Dragons ampersand or something like that. Maybe of bronze, polished bronze or something like that. Obviously, it's worth something. So we're going to pocket that. And we're going to search. So I'm going to go ahead and roll for random encounters again. Oh, and we do have one. What do you know? I like to roll. Yeah, let's roll this here. 6. Crab spider. Well, oh, oops. Hey, got to move my little token there, right? Let's see. What is room 12? Nah. All right. So crab spider. I have a cool card for that here somewhere. You know, I mean, my cards. That thing is terrifying. Hold on. Let me hold this up. I'll screen capture it for you guys so you guys can see it. Cool artwork. In our excitement to get into this room and plunder the treasure that we discovered in this room, we did not close this door. And a wandering crab spider, hungry for a meal, found the hole that the bats crawled down. And while we are checking out this room, we're going to see if we're surprised. Let's see. We've got an elf. Oh, shit, we are surprised. Cool. So we didn't see it, but it crawled down that hole and then noticed that there were some hapless adventurers over here in room 4, and it made its way into the room. All right, what I'm going to do real quick is I am going to... They're all scattered around the room inspecting, looking for treasure. Oh my gosh, look, I found 10 gold pieces in this container. I'm not really sure who would be closest to the door, so what we are going to do is we're going to roll a D6 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and whichever I roll will be whomever is closest to the door. If I roll 6, 2 of them will be closest to the door. 5, Dagna. Sorry, Dagna. So we included you, Dagna, because you're the extra party member. You are a henchman, likely to be dead. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so the spider comes down the hole in room 3, crawls across the ceiling, peeks in the room, and sees the little dwarf down there. Maybe she's found some gold in a container. And, dwarves are like, what do they have, that gold disease? I forget what they call it in the Hobbit films. But she finds a container with gold coins, and she sits down on the floor right in front of the door right here. And she has maybe a little wooden box on her lap, and she's opened it up, and she's like, ho, gold piece. Oh, 2 gold pieces. Bites it, makes sure it's real. Just having a good time with her little treasure hoard that she's found. And unbeknownst to her, this crab spider crawls through the door portal, because we left the door open, through the door frame, and is actually on top of her, and it is just going to drop straight on top of her. And, I forgot, this surprise is on a 1 and 4. Well, it surprised us anyway. So it is going to drop down immediately and attack her. So she is surprised. She does not get a defense. What I like to do if you're surprised like this, like completely out of combat, you're totally not expecting to get attacked, I give you the prone bonus, which is a +4 on your roll. So she needs a 14, but she gets a +4 to drop on Dagna because she's totally got her caught off guard. Well, the dice gods have spoken. All right, well, Dagna is sitting there playing with her gold, and she bites one, and she's like, oh, yes, this one is thick. This one will bring me twice as much gold in town. And she kind of like gets excited, and she's like, yeah. And as she does, she looks up just in time for her to see the crab spider dropping from the ceiling. And she literally just throws the box, the wooden box with the coins in it, into the air. Barrel rolls out of the way. Box goes up, hits the spider like right in its little noggin. It's got little eye sockets there. Hits it in the head, scatters the coins everywhere. It discombobulates the spider just enough that as the spider falls, it actually kind of lands on its side and is completely off balance, laying on its side. Its legs aren't under it. It's a little bit spazzed or out of it because of its getting hit in the head. And that alerts the entire party. The coins hitting the ground and bouncing all over. You know, it's like coins everywhere. Dagna yells, and it rolled a 1, and my standard rule for if you roll a 1 is you lose your next turn. So, not only does the spider fail to get the drop on Dagna, but now it's stunned for 1 round, and the party gets to attack. Let's just start. Dagna's the closest. She's going to stand up and try to, she's got her mace beside her. She's going to grab her mace and try to club it. So Dagna, she fumbles her mace. She's kind of surprised. She rolled over there, whips out her mace off of her, like maybe keeps it on a belt loop. She grabs it and it actually slips out of her hand. So she is out this round, and she will miss the next round as well. That's the way it works. You miss this round. You lose your attack this round, but you also lose the next one. Willona is going to try to whack it with her mace, and she failed. All right, Sam now is going to go, and he is just going to use his short sword, and that is a 12, which hits with the AC. Exactly what he needs. This is a -1. So we're just does 9, and he just did 3 damage to it. All right, good job, Sam. All right, Hal is going to try to whack it with her. Now, you know what? She's got the torch laying on the ground next to her while she's checking out these things. Or she's probably holding it up so everybody has light. She's just going to try to, smash the torch into the thing's face. And she misses. Joseph has his sword out. He is going to try to stab it with his sword. It's ambiguous. If you can't see on the camera, it landed in the crook there on its edge. Wow, we did absolutely terrible. All right, everybody goes. Next round, we'll roll initiative. Blue is good guys. Red are the bad guy. Dagna will not get an attack this round. All right, so 5-2. Dagna is out. She's retrieving her mace. Willona is going to try to smash it with her mace. 19 D6. 2 points of damage. Down to 4 now. And Sam will now attempt to stab it with his short sword. 4. All right, Hal is going to try to smash it with her torch. I'm going to be a mean DM here. She takes her torch and she shoves it onto the spider. It snuffs out the torch. Total darkness. Just like that. That's what it looks like. Joseph now is just, he knew where it was before it went dark. So he lets out a little yelp like, oh shit. And he just kind of swings his sword. He gets a -4. That's the way it works. That's the way I do it. So he's going to try to hit it. 17 -4, 13. That is still a hit. In the darkness, he manages to nick it, but only does 2 damage. See, these little tabs are really cool. As somebody pointed out the other day, I screwed up on the morale check. I made the statement that White Box does not have morale. It actually does. So the way I am going to handle morale, because it does not list morale under creatures statistics. I think you can see that. Yeah. It does not list morale under creature statistics. So the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to roll a 2d6, consult the table, but I'm going to add hit dice to this roll. So the tougher the creature, the more likely it will stay in, or the more likely it will stay and fight despite being hurt. So this will be a +2. That is a 9. It fights for advantage. All right, so this spider is not deterred. Perhaps it can see a little in the darkness. Maybe not. It doesn't say it in its descriptions. So I am not going to give it any modifiers for darkness. It will still suffer from the -4 as well. So it was just hit by Joseph. So it lashes out at Joseph. Does 1d6 + 2. This is its attack. 16. Whoo! Oh no, I gotta add that. Damn it. So the way White Box works is you add the HD, the hit dice, to the roll. So it's an 18. So it does hit Joseph. Well, shit. It bites Joseph. Joseph goes down, and it does enough damage to knock him out. I took off the red token. I forgot about that. Those were the torches. I forgot Dagna had a torch. I made that mistake. Oh, forgot. Monomix also sent me this cool little skull. So Joseph now is... he had... Oh, and he is actually dead. According to my rules, remember my house rules I was talking about, he was at 3 hit points. He got hurt earlier. So he was at 3. The spider did 8 points of damage to him. That takes him to a -5. That literally kills him. There's no way he can come back from that. So that skull is accurate. All right, next round. Whoops. Ah, jeez. All right, good guys get to go. They hear Joseph yelp a dying death cry. Hal is immediately going to cast light. She's going to cast light on the end of her staff. So that's what she does. That's her spell. Now we have light again. Sam will go and try to take this spider out for good. Damn. Walona will try to smash it. 16, that is a hit. Come on. 2 points of damage. That's all we need. 3. She smashes the spider over its head, killing it and taking it down. Sadly, they realize that Joseph is no more. They cannot revive him. He is dead. Dead. Sam will collect up his flasks of oil. That's what those are. Those denote flasks of oil, just for easy, quick reading there. Now I think Hal is now the only original member of the party. All right, I'm going to stop right there. A real quick one today because I have to go to work and I need to shower and get ready. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Come back for more. Thank you for watching.